bit cooler today in LA. Definitely feel the seasonal change. So gorgeous. Look at that blue sky and those palm trees. Feels like a nice afternoon for a hike. I'm going to check one I haven't done before. I miss this when I get back to London. As much as I miss home, I miss this. For skincare, this is interesting. I'm thinking maybe we've not done any skincare stuff, have we? I had loads of problems with my skin, like through my 20s and 30s, with like a bit of adult acne and stuff, and it's so annoying. Now it's all wrinkles. So yeah, we could talk about that. I mean, that's something I might start delving into in social media. I truly believe within is important. I think stress is a massive factor with your skin. Hydration. I need to drink more water. Actually, a little tip I'll give you that I do, that somebody said to me, like when you're flying, obviously we're not all flying as much as we'd like to at the moment, but flying's really dehydrating. So I use hydration tablets, like sports ones. Lots of people use them in cycling and stuff, but I have them on planes. Also, coconut water is really good. That's really hydrating because it has potassium in it, all those electrolytes. So along with your water, maybe some hydration tablets, some coconut water in there, which is good. Other tips for skincare: always take your makeup off. I think that's the good one. And I tell you what, if you're doing your Christmas list, here's a good one, what I love. A couple of years ago, I got a silk pillowcase, and it's supposed to be really good for like your skin and your hair and all these things. It's like less drag, but they're lovely. So on your Christmas list, if your mum or your nan or your auntie or your boyfriend or your girlfriend or whoever is saying, what do you want for Christmas? What would you like? Silk pillowcase. Because they're quite expensive, but honestly, you'll never go back to a cotton pillowcase. Like, you wake up in the night, you're like, oh, it's just so nice. So that's my recommendation. Or if you don't put it on your Christmas list, get one for someone you love. I should bring out my own silk pillowcase. I'm doing a really good advertising job for them right now, aren't I? Let's see, what else do we have? What does see you next Tuesday stand for? Don't ask that, because that's why you're asking, cheeky. Okay, can you still do a backflip? I very, very much doubt it. I am going to be 48 in January, which is quite a daunting prospect. Can you believe it's 8 years since my 40th at Shepherd's Bush Empire? What the fluff? Anyway, I haven't backflipped in a few years, and I have to be honest, I do have some physical impairments, which became very evident on Dancing with the Stars, one of which is my lower back. So I'd be really nervous to do a backflip again. Unfortunately, that might have to be retired, which is very, very sad. But hey ho, there you go. God, this is a long Instagram live, isn't it? I'm keeping you though. I'm obviously not too boring. Oh, it just went up as I said that. That's nice. Team Sporty merch for the tour. What a great idea. Let's do that. If you would like to see Team Sporty merch at shows next year, send me hearts right now. Let's see the hearts. Yes, loads of hearts. I think that's a great athleisure wear range. Do you know what? I would really, really love to do to Poor Connection, reconnecting now. We're back, and you're back in the room. Yes, so I'd like to do that. I'd also really love to do some products. We talked about skincare, but I'm like really into a... If that keeps happening, I might have to call it a day because it's really annoying. Oh, we've got loads more people on. Hi, everybody. Hi, welcome. Street team merch. Are you doing any solo gigs in LA like you did in 2007? I have a little bit of a situation here, which is quite frustrating in that it was really difficult getting a visa the way things are right now, and my visa only really allows me to do anything connected with the show I'm here to do. So doing a show would be tricky. Also, I don't have any musicians here. I mean, there are so many great musicians in LA. I'm sure I could get a nice little band together. But I just don't think it's likely. Unfortunately, sadly, I don't think I'm going to be able to do any shows while I'm here. Hikes. Well, LA's famous for hiking, isn't it? Much to Scarlett's disdain. It's just walking, which it is. In England, we call them walks, and we all kind of discovered them during lockdown, weirdly. The only time you go walking in the UK is when you're in the countryside or when there's a lockdown. When there's a national lockdown, we all decided to walk. But here in LA, they call them hikes. It does make us Brits laugh because, like, the connotations of a hike is, it reminds me of, like, doing a Duke of Edinburgh, like, where you need, like, proper walking boots and a backpack and, you know, supplies. What's that stuff called? That mint stuff, Kendall mint cake. But here in LA, it's just walking up a little bit of a mountain. Well, not a mountain, just a hill, really. But it's fun, and you never know who you're going to bump into. I actually bumped into a really, really lovely girl. She was wearing, it was so funny, we were walking behind her, and she was wearing a tour t-shirt from 2019, and Scarlett was like, Mum, you have got to go and say hello to her because that's just so funny. And we went over and said hello, and we did a picture together. She was so excited. But imagine going out hiking in a tour t-shirt and then bumping into the person, one of the people who's on your t-shirt. That was really, really fun. So yeah, more hiking while we're here because you do so much driving. You're just in and out of a car. I'm like, I walk so much more in England. So yeah, so the hiking is good fun. What did you do for Halloween? Oh, Halloween was really good fun here. We went up to Santa Monica there's a street called 16th, and on one of the corner streets there's this amazing house, and it's famed for, like, the guy who lives there goes all out, like, completely decks it inside and out. He has actors jumping out and everything. So that was really fun. It was still a little bit limited. It was still a bit limited, obviously, with the pandemic. People are still nervous, and so there wasn't as many. Well, there was loads of people out on the street. There wasn't as many houses. Say that again.
Just read it.
Oh yeah, Biff said. Oh, hi Biff. If you want to go live, send me a little request, and we can have a little chat about Spice 25, and maybe see if we can come up with some ideas for Spice World while we've got loads of people on. Yeah, what we're talking about. Yes, Halloween. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. We ordered stuff on Amazon. It didn't come. Sorry, Amazon. I do love you, but your delivery here in the US, honestly, Amazon UK, you are amazing. You literally, I can order something in the morning, have it in the afternoon. Here in the US, things often don't turn up. I'm really dissing Amazon now, aren't I? I mean, I think we all have kept them in business during the pandemic, haven't we? Let's be honest. And I don't think old... what's his face is going to mind me saying, did I miss you again, Biff? What am I like? I need to keep my eyes open. Yeah, so that didn't turn up. So we ended up going to a Halloween shop on Halloween, and there was like nothing left. So it was, yeah, I was appreciating everybody else's Halloween costumes. I didn't do great myself this year, unfortunately. Oh, Biff's at the gym. Go on, lad. I hope you're good. I love you and I miss you, and I can't wait to come and see you when I get home. Yeah, I was in the studio with Biff actually recently, which was really lovely. We always have such a great time, and more sessions planned. Top 5, Biff says. Yay! I know, how amazing. 25 years later. So lovely. Yeah, so excited. Oh, love you too. Have a great session, Biff. And yeah, we'll catch up soon. Mwah. I'm going to be back in the UK. I think I'm back like early December. So I'll be back then, getting prepared for Christmas. I'm going to be here for Thanksgiving, which is fun. I've done a Thanksgiving once before. Oh, Jono and Glyn, you're on too. My beautiful Sink the Pinker mates. If anybody wants to join and say a quick hello, Let me know. Did you another tattoo? I didn't another tattoo, no. I think I've got enough tats, don't you? If I was to get another tattoo, what do you think I should get? Any ideas? I quite fancy a smiley face on my hand. What do you think? Let's have a look. Collab with Natalie. Do you know what? That's a good shout. Natalie and I have discussed getting in the studio together, so watch this space. I love Natalie, and congratulations, she's done brilliantly with this album. She's so wonderful now. It's so great to see her back making such wonderful music. Next year in Toronto. Love Toronto. I miss Canada. I haven't been for such a long time. Oh, loved you on Sirius XM. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed that. I did a bit of radio stuff here. I do like doing a bit of radio. So that was fun. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Get more tattoos. Spice ring tattoo. I think I've seen fans with spice ring tattoos. Okay, let's have a look at the time. It's 11:15 here. And I'm thinking maybe, should we start collab with Jessie Ware. Love Jessie. What an incredible artist and an incredible person. She's going on tour with her mum, I saw. I think I might have to go along and see that because they're so much fun. I did Table Manners. If you haven't heard that podcast, go and listen. She's interviewed so many amazing people, one of them being me. We had so much fun. So go and have a listen to that because it was so lovely. I adore them and her music. I've listened to it a lot actually when I've been here in LA. It's one of my go-tos. Her last album was so beautiful. It's just really nice. You know, when you just like, I just want something that just kind of gives you a massive hug. That's what Jessie's album was like for me. I miss you on Dancing with the Stars. I miss being on Dancing with the Stars. Do you know what? I hate Mondays because it's like, it's the show and I'm a bit like, I always feel a bit weird. But good luck to everyone still in it. Everyone's amazing. I was so impressed with how people go out there every week with like no dancing experience whatsoever and do what they did because, you know, I have danced most of my life and I found it really, really, really hard. I love your jumper. You can get it. It's merch, mate. It's merch, innit? Online. Have you been to any drag shows in West Hollywood? I haven't, you know. I need to do that, don't I? You got all 5 colours of the vinyl. I miss everybody's names. They're all so long on here, aren't they? So, I don't watch it anymore. Thank you. Someone said that myself and Jessie got them through the pandemic. I hope my album was a source of comfort during the pandemic. It was, you know, it was quite upbeat and dancey. It was a bit of a bummer that it couldn't be out on dance floors. But hopefully that'll change soon. Montreal misses you. I miss Montreal. What a beautiful place. Do you know what? I think I'm going to wind it up, guys. I don't want to be boring and rattle on. So lots of things to look forward to. I hope you're all well and safe. Thank you for joining me this morning, this afternoon, this evening, wherever you happen to be. Thank you for your continued support. Thank you for supporting that Spice album, which is brilliant. Of course, Spice World's going to be 25 next year. What's going to happen then? Hopefully we'll have some tour dates. Hopefully we can make some announcements soon. Anything you'd like me to add? Over there, the chap who's just walked in to the left. Are we good? Can I say goodbye? He won't make a sound because he doesn't want to be heard. Right then, my loves, have a wonderful day, evening, whatever you're doing. And I will see you all soon. I love you very much. Massive shout out to my street teams. A massive shout out to all of you, wherever you are in the world. I hope life is treating you kindly. It's still a weird time. It's still so hard. Don't think you're alone in it because we are all feeling a little bit weird and a little bit wobbly. But we're in it together. So yeah, Team Sporty for life. So I'll see you soon. Thank you so much. I have to get myself out of this now, don't I, without doing my end of meeting Zoom face.
Save it.